Today I'm going to walk you through how to do the tale of two crystals experiment and different variations that you can do, and some tips and tricks so that your crystals turn out awesome. So to get started, you'll need a cup of boiling water and then one of your crystal potion packs. So we design our experiments so that you can do one at a time, figure out what worked and what didn't work, and then when you go to do it again the second time, you can make some changes to it. So I've added my pack of crystal potion into a glass jar with a cup of boiling water. What you really want is to stir it well until the liquid's very transparent or a bit translucent, but that you can see mostly through it. If it's cloudy, you're going to end up with cloudy crystals. So you'll end up with kind of white, chalky looking crystals, rather than when it's clear, you're going to get much kind of more beautiful, clearer, chunky crystals. So dissolve your crystal potion solution in your cup of boiling water before adding any color, because this will really help to make sure that it's clear enough. If you've added your mica powder in, it's going to be difficult to tell if the crystal potion has fully dissolved because the mica powder is going to give it a cloudy look. You can use both mica powder or you can use food coloring. We've given you some mica powder and a few different colors in your package. One of the most important things for determining what color your crystal will be is actually what color pipe cleaner that you use. So if you want more of a pink crystal, use a pink one. If you want a darker one, use a darker pipe cleaner. The size of your pipe cleaner and how you coil it is going to determine the shape of the crystal that you get. So this one was done more in a tight spiral, and you can kind of see that as you go down, where this one was done more in a pretzel shape. If you space it out, so you could do like a heart shape, you could do a letter, you can make a snowflake, etc. But what you're going to get there is you won't get one solid crystal, you're going to get crystals that grow around the outside. So you could do a snowflake if you want. I like to do them together so they look more natural, like an actual rock. I'm going to use white pipe cleaner because I'm going to add some black mica powder and try and do kind of a gray smoky crystal. Once I've got my powder mostly dissolved, I don't see any chunks of it. Give it one more stir. Then that's where I'll add my coloring in. And you can also add more coloring once your crystal's done at the end. You can add coloring to the outside there as well. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to attach something to suspend my crystal. So what's important is that when you suspend your crystal, it's not touching the bottom or the sides. If it's touching the bottom, the crystal is going to grow attached to the bottom of the jar and you won't be able to get it out, or same with the sides. You also want to make sure that you're going to have enough clearance with whatever shape that you have, that if there's kind of, a centimeter of crystal added on each side, that you're going to be able to get it out of the jar. So if you're using a long skinny jar, you might want to do kind of a thin coil, so something long or kind of a magic wand shape. If you've got a bigger opening, you can do kind of a bigger crystal. So I've chosen to just kind of wrap my pipe cleaner into this pretzel shape. I'm going to put this through just to suspend it in the water. And then use a popsicle stick to sit on top here. So I'm going to stick this in the water. And then once I know it's a good height, that's where I can just wrap my popsicle stick like that. So I can see there it's not touching the bottom or the sides. And now I'll just let it cool. So as it cools, the crystals will grow, and they'll take anywhere kind of from 4 to 12 hours to grow. So every few hours, you can check it out and see how they're growing. And we've provided a worksheet where you can draw and sketch. So every 2 hours, you can sketch what the crystals are looking like, and then the changes that they're making. You can also take it fully out to take a look and put it back in. So I'll let this sit and I'll come back in a few hours and then we'll discuss different changes that you can make to it.